Hi, my name is Josie, and today I wanted to send a message to all of the friends, family, and allies of the LGBTQ plus and trans communities. Because whether you think you know somebody or not, I can guarantee you that you already know somebody in the community. We are finally becoming more visible and finally coming out because it has been safer to do so, and we're seeing each other. And it's not just about us. We need your help. You are extremely important to us. We love you. And here are like 5 actions that you can consider taking to support us. So, number 1 is quite simply to listen. Each person, LGBT or not, is different and therefore has different needs, a different journey. They're going to have a different story to tell. And one of the most valuable things you can do right off the bat is just to listen and put aside any fears or worries and just sort of keep an open mind. Number 2 is to ask. If you don't know something, ask in a respectful way. We want to answer your questions. And let your loved one, let your friend, whoever it is, let them show you the way for things like what do they need, what are some tools for education, what are their pronouns, and yet it's okay, like if mistakes are made. Like I know that there's some concern about how do I use the right pronouns now, and there's a lot of mistakes, and that's okay. Mistakes are okay. It's just the trying, and it's just the learning part that's so important. That leads me to number 3, which is learning. So you can learn about terminology, you can learn about pronouns, but there's also a lot of current issues going on. And trans rights, LGBT rights are in the mainstream, in the public eye right now, because we're finally making a little bit more progress. And there are, unfortunately, people who want to use us for political power. There are people who are spreading false information about us to try to get votes or something. And I encourage you to, look and find out more information about what's going on today. It's really important. Number 4 is to speak. LGBTQ rights are human rights, and we just want equality. This is the same fight that every single marginalized group is fighting for today, which is human dignity, freedom, life, liberty, happiness. And the only way we're going to get there is together. And that means, if you hear something, speak up. If you see something, speak up for somebody. Defend that person. Do what you can. Use your privilege of, sort of being the norm in society for good. And that also means to vote. And that means finding out about politicians and finding about legislation and make your voice heard. Finally, number 5 might seem like the most obvious thing, but it is quite simply to love. I believe that the most valuable gift you can ever give anybody is unconditional love. And I will be perfectly honest and say that I don't think that I understood what that actually meant until I went on my journey over the last year and a half. And when I really needed it, I had friends and family and my significant other step up and make sure that I got through this. This could have ended so differently without those people. The main reason why I made the progress that I did and that I got through so quickly and that I have been so successful is because of the support system that I was able to have access to. And there's a lot of people that don't have that. And it could be you. The next LGBT person that you meet, you could be part of something that's really important. You don't realize it. And we can lower the suicide rate. We can lower the violence rate. We can change society. During my transition, I did a lot of documenting of how I was feeling and what I went through. And that's going to be something that I'm going to be sharing in the coming year. I think, honestly, there's a bright future. That's it. Keep hope alive. And I'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye.